Have you ever finished a meal and felt physically full after, but then really wanted to eat something else? I've definitely been there, and I know most of you have too. So today I'm going to talk about why that might be the case. In my last video, I talked about 3 reasons why you're always hungry, and that was more on the physical side. So if you've kind of worked through those 3 things and you're feeling physically satisfied, but you're still mouth hungry is one thing people call it, where you still really want to eat stuff, even though you're physically feeling that you're full. This is totally normal, and a lot of it has to do with the way our lifestyle is set up. And what I mean by that is we tend to eat quickly and distractedly, and it's really easy to do. We have so many distractions around us. We might often eat while we're on the computer or working. We might eat on the run, eat in the car, eat while we're scrolling through our phone. And what this actually can do is your brain is kind of missing the fact that you're eating food. Even though you're physically getting enough food, your brain wants that experience of tasting and enjoying the food and really getting that satisfaction from it. So if you think about it, we like to eat food, we like to eat pleasurable food, but so often we're just gulping it down without even paying attention. So we're not actually getting the full experience and satisfaction from something that we want and love so much. There is a difference between satisfaction and fullness. So even though it's really important to get in touch with your hunger and fullness signals, it's also important to make sure you're getting real satisfaction out of your meals. And we can do this by simply letting go of the distractions while we eat. And I know it's not always possible to do this. I get that. We're busy. We sometimes have to just sneak food in where we can, and that's completely fine and definitely better than getting nothing. But when you do have the opportunity, then try and slow down, try and breathe, put away the phone, pause work for a minute, and just notice what you're eating. Give yourself that full sensory experience. And this will help your brain realize, hey, I'm eating food and it's good. There's another piece to this that can get in the way of us really feeling satisfaction. And that's even if you're paying attention and not eating with distraction, you might have in your mind, oh, I shouldn't be eating this. This is kind of like a forbidden food. It's not what I planned on. It's not healthy for me, whatever it is. And that can also set up a conflict in your mind where your brain's not really fully taking in the experience of pleasure because you're so worried about what you're eating. And this can also make you crave more food because, again, you're not really satisfying yourself when you're constantly worried or anxious about what you're eating or guilty. So your challenge is now to pick just one meal in the next day or two to really eat it without distraction, but notice not just the sensory experience, but also what's going on in your mind. Am I feeling guilty about this? Am I feeling anxious, uncertain? Just notice what's happening and see if you can pause and just give yourself that moment of satisfaction. And I think you'll find that that will help you feel more fully satisfied after a meal, not just physically, but also emotionally. I really want to hear your experience with this in the comments. And if this resonated with you, then take the quiz that's linked below where you can find out what stage of nourishment you're in, and then be on my email list for a couple emails a month with some more info on this. All right, see you next time.